Here we are, you've got more cars than I have. So at last I've done a deal to get a car I really, really want and get rid of a car that, although it's really good, not my cup of tea. So I'm doing a deal with this, which is about as good a version of a MGF you're going to get. Low mileage, brand new everything, drives well, it's a cracker. But not for me, I'll just sit in the barn and deteriorate. And I'm doing a deal with a car that's on my top 3 bucket list cars wanted of all time wanted, which keeps changing. An Austin 7 with my mate Peter. I've been after trying to get it off Peter for probably about 3 or 4 years now, and I keep trying to get it off him, but now we're doing a deal because he really likes one of these. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to drive up there in a bit and then drive back to the other one. So I'm sat in the MG, I'm just about to go and see Peter. Now Peter is a lovely old fella. He won't mind me saying he's quite old. He's older than me, which is old in my book. I've had loads of cars off Peter over the years, probably over the last 20, 25 years. I've had Triumphs, I've had all sorts of stuff, Toledos. I think we had a Triumph Spitfire from about 10 years ago, and I think that was the car that made way for the car he's got now, which is an old Austin 7. A bit ratty, but as soon as I saw it, I thought I've got to have that. An Austin 7 has been on my top 5 wanted list for years. My top 3 list is the ones I have to get if I get not a chance, and I've got most of the ones on my last top 3 list. So now my top 3 list has moved on, and an Austin 7 was in 3rd place. I've still got a Mark III Cortina and a Mark I Granada on the list, which I can't afford. But Austin 7s are going down in price dramatically. It's only because I love them that I'm going to do this deal. But the MG's going up because it's 2004, I think. So retro old stuff is going up, but old stuff, vintage, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s cars, at night you can hear them depreciate. But I don't care. I want this little car to drive about and take to shows, that sort of stuff. It's just a quirky little thing to chuck the dog in and off we go. So the deal is about to be done. I'm off to Bryce Norton and hopefully he's in. Oh, morning, Peter.
Morning, mate.
How we do?
It's sweet, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. That is as nice a one of those you're ever going to see.
Yeah.
That is it. That little ripple there.
Yeah.
It's new exhaust, whole new water pipes underneath.
Yeah.
It's got new tyres on it, new brakes.
Wow.
Just been serviced, full service history on it.
Or was it the fuel pump?
It was the fuel pump. It was the fuel pump in the end, so that's what it was. But there it is.
Well,
It's really the nicest car I've got, but it's not for me. It goes like a rocket as well. It's the 130 Sandstorm.
right, okay, yeah.
Where this is very, very slow and wobbly. But look at it.
20 miles an hour if you're lucky.
I'll get 50 out of it. I know I will. That's beautiful.
You need some work, mate.
Oh, that's right. Who
The
does?
trouble is because I'm either out on the drive. It's
Yeah.
another reason I'm getting rid of it. It's just rotting.
Yeah, it won't do any good in this weather.
Don't do it no good at all.
Another
mate.
season outside and that'll be it done, won't it?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's,
Well, you know me, I'll put it in the car barn and
I'm
use
going
it.
to say you've got somewhere to put it, haven't
Yeah,
you, mate?
use it as and when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm happy, and I want one of those. I've had loads of those.
Yeah.
That's going up in price. You can hear this one depreciating. Nobody wants the bloody things.
They don't. This is the problem. Mate.
Did you advertise it?
I've had it on Facebook Marketplace.
yeah, I've seen it about.
Ages, and it was no one bit.
No, I told you. I told you that, didn't
You
I?
did. You absolutely did. Mate.
Didn't believe me.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't matter what it's worth. I won't ever get rid of it. I will probably keep this
You'll keep this
forever.
one, are you?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
I've wanted one for years. In fact, how long have you had this?
8 years.
I remember 8 years ago I took your last car away,
Yeah.
and I said I'll have that, and you were like, oh, I'll be 10 grand. I thought, yeah, well, it probably was worth it then.
No, I mean, life. You know, you become sensible, don't you? And you
Yeah.
do realise, like. You
But
know,
10 years ago, it probably was worth a lot more money.
Oh yeah, because people wanted it.
Yeah,
don't
'cause they were
And
still
it's
alive.
Like Mathewson's. I mean, because I watch him, like.
Yeah.
And he's put it on. People that want them cars are dying off. It's my age.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the youngsters want the fast forwards
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing, don't they? You know?
Yeah, from 20 years to about 40 years old, that's where the money's at, that's what the cars are
Cars
worth.
at, yeah.
These things, you can't get rid of them, you can't give them away. You put that in an auction, that'll make 2.5 grand, maybe 2 grand if you're lucky.
Yeah, you're right.
And even then you'd be lucky, and then you've got to
Yeah.
pay fees. But
Yeah.
Triumph's looking well.
She's okay. Yeah, I was just doing a oil check on it and everything, like, you know. But yeah, she's okay.
Saab engine, isn't it?
Yeah, see, 16 valve.
Good engines, those.
But it was at the time it won awards.
It was the fastest car at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it was. I mean, a Dolomite Sprint race tuned
yeah,
held the track record at Brands Hatch until the Quattro come along.
yeah. These were the kiddies in rallying
They
as
were,
well, yeah.
Were they ever? Yeah. And she's quick. I mean, believe me, she's quick. But the road handling is not modern.
Well, they don't weigh a lot.
They don't weigh a lot.
You want to chuck some tyres on it possibly at some point. I think they're not wearing out, they're just getting a bit perishy.
Because they've been on there for a while.
Yeah, mind you, I run Perish tyres all the time. It's never had one pop. I
Well,
like
this is
that.
off the road for now, for the winter anyway.
When do I get this one?
Well, let's have a battery connection.
All right. It's 6 volt, I
6
guess.
volt, mate,
Yeah. Can't see anything
I
at
reckon
night.
they've got minds of their own now, these things. Yeah.
Has it got a soft touch solenoid on it or not? Don't suppose it would on this.
No, it's on the.
Yep.
Do that.
So
Obviously.
ignition on.
Yeah.
Oh wow. She's away.
That was that cable thing.
Yeah, it's just loose on the cable, that's all. Brilliant.
Like I say,
Will it stop? Oh, look at that. Traffic cones are working.
the lights don't rattle on them.
What's the furthest you've been in it?
Morton in the Marsh.
That's not bad, is it?
The 100 years of Austin 7.
I might take you to Millets tomorrow.
Yeah.
Breakfast meeting tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you going?
I might be. I do the school run. I've got to see how it is. What time?
Cool.
See everyone.
Yeah, I'll fix that. Be right. Well, we've done a good deal. Cheers, Peter.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Another 10 years, I'll be
You're
back.
happy, I'm happy.
Another 10 years, I'll be back for the MG.
All right then, mate. Now, Sam, you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's good. So here we are at Downton Abbey, just up the road from where I live, and I'm quite excited, although a bit sad to get rid of this. It's actually the best car I've got, but I'm excited to swap this car for that. And oh my god, what a contrasted driving styles that was. MG goes like a rocket, a little bit bouncy I thought, but you know, great car. This thing, it's a bit like driving a tractor but less refined. I mean, 40 miles an hour he said it goes flat out, and it does do 40 miles an hour. I'm in my shoes and socks because I don't know if you can see, but the pedals are so close together I can't actually drive with my shoes on. But we did get to 40 miles an hour and sustain it, so that's good. It's a bit of a rough old thing, but I've been after one for ages. I'm very tempted to put a Reliant Robin engine in it, and so it can do 60, 70 miles an hour. I don't know the rest of it will take it. But yeah, needs a bit of working on, but nothing that can't be done. It's one of those ones you'd like look at as opposed to drive very far, because really they do drive terribly. But I'll get used to it. I think it's probably me more than the car. I'm not putting the clutch down far enough. I drove around here. This is all the Downton Abbey film site around here. This is all dog and duck and pubs and stuff. That's where we live. Oh, I went around the corner and the door flew open and my tray plates flew out and one of my shoes flew out and some lady came and brought them back to me, so that was good. But yes, I've got it. Always wanted one. Never buy your heroes, they say. I mean, yeah, it's horrible, but I like it. I knew it would be horrible because this is why they're not worth anything. If you grew up driving one of these, you knew it was horrible. Or at least you knew what the experience was. But somebody that's like never driven an old car, and I've driven hundreds of old cars, so I knew it was going to be what it was going to be. But yeah, you'd get in and go, I'm not having that. But everything works. It's pretty cool. I'm getting to grips with it. I do like it. We'll make it a bit better than it is. We'll try and make it a bit quicker than it is. When we get up to 50, that'd be great. But yeah, happy.